What is up, my Lorcana Goons? And welcome back to the Lorcana Goons channel. My name is Kevin. You're watching the Monday weekly market watch where we go over the meta trends, the market prices, and the Lorcana news. And we got some fresh Lorcana news that dropped on us over the weekend on Friday after the Friday market watch. We got some Costco news that they're going to be having some Inklands combo sets, kind of like the first chapter ones we saw at Target not that long ago, but these are going to be for Into the Inklands. And not only do they come with two starter decks and 4 packs of Into the Inklands, which is the third set in Lorcana, they come with this Mickey Mouse promo card that has this red border around it. It's like a Costco exclusive promo apparently, and you can only get it in this promo set, which is very interesting. Only available at Costco. I guess you can get it online too if you don't have a Costco membership, from what I've been told. I don't mind the promo at all. I think the promo looks really cool. I'm surprised we don't see cards with like this kind of border or artwork already in the game. It kind of sucks to me that they have to be promos, right? Not to say that they shouldn't do like Costco exclusive promos or something, but it would be really nice if they started using full arts, alternate arts, that you can pull in the packs. Because to be honest, it gets a little boring cracking packs once you've pulled all the cards for your deck in this game, because the only alternate arts you can get are really enchanted rares. But check this out. Illumiteers posted that in New Jersey there's already sightings of this set at Costco, so you can find it already at Costco. Check it out if you have a Costco near you. Let me know how those Mickey promos look, guys, in person. I'm kind of excited though, because it's not the only promo that we have coming up. We have the Lilo promo coming up very soon. It's gonna come out in like a special edition promo gift box that comes with packs from chapters 2 to 6, and then it comes with this Lilo Escape Artist alternate art as a promo. Which again, I think it's really cool that we're getting alt arts, but why do they have to be promos? I just kind of want to see them a little bit more accessible in this game personally. But it's cool. I like the yellow border because it is an amber card. The Mickey card is a ruby card, so there's a red border on it. I think that's really cool. I'm hoping it's going to be sparkly. You can see glitter, kind of like the lore sparkles around the edges of the card. I'm hoping that that's going to reflect some type of foil pattern. That'd be really nice. Now, in terms of price, I don't think these promos are going to be too expensive. I mean, being available in like retail sets that isn't going to give them like too big of a cost in my opinion. But they're still going to be cool. You know what I mean? I think they're eventually going to be around $5, $10, maybe even $15, depending on how meta relevant the card is, or depending on how collectible the card is. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to be going to Costco for this promo card? Are you excited for this set? Inklands is a good set, and let's be honest, I'm actually glad that we're not seeing first chapter be put on the shelves anymore. That's the first thing I noticed about these sets, is that it's not first chapter. The Lilo, where you get the Lilo, that promo gift box set, you don't get first chapter in there, and you don't get first chapter in this one. So I kind of like it so far, right? I'm not necessarily in any rush to buy any Inklands. I feel like Lorcana is notorious right now for sitting on the retail shelves. But this does have a promo card, so if I could buy one of these just to get the promo Mickey, I will. And speaking of promos, it's already been one official weekend since the Scar Heartless Hunter Championship promo has been on the market. Over the weekend, there was multiple set champs tournaments across the world. You were able to play in your local game stores to try and win one of these Scar Heartless Hunter promo cards for top 8. Congrats to everybody who won one of these and now is selling it online. If you haven't won one yet, there's plenty of tournaments to go around, not only in this set, but in the future sets as well. They're going to do this for every core set of Lorcana, which is really cool. So don't give up if you haven't won your set championship or your promo card yet. Trust me, your time is coming up. Right now, you can find a lot of listings on eBay for anywhere from $80 to $100. Some even a little bit more than $100, which sounds a little bit outrageous in my opinion, because it is a set champs promo card there. These were given out to 8 people at every local game store across the world. So there's a lot in rotation, right? A lot of listings, like I said, in the $80 to $90 mark right now, but you can find plenty of sales right here on 130 point. You can see what people are actually paying for them. You can even see how much people are paying for the championship mat, which is pretty cool. I like the mat. I think the mat is going to be really cool to have, like, as a memorabilia or even just to play on. It's pretty cool. So the championship mat did sell today. On the 18th, one of them sold for $139 USD. And then a couple other sales here on the 18th. The Scar is selling for $89.99. We have another mat selling for only $60. That's really cheap. This is the non-championship mat, though. I think the mats are going to sell for a little more than this, so that one's really cheap in my opinion. We have another one selling for $69.99. One's selling for 120. That's really expensive. So the scars, you can definitely find them for less than $100. They're gonna be around $80 right now as of Monday. But I want to say by next week, even 2 weeks from now, they'll keep dropping down because every weekend there's gonna be more and more set championship tournaments. And right now they're not listed on TCG Player. I'm only able to find them on eBay, but they're selling for an average of $80 on eBay right now, as you can see right here on 130 point. But like I said, I'm thinking they're gonna drop down to as low as $50 by the end of the month when all the set champs are done. But remember Mirabelle. Everyone thought Mirabelle was lame, and that was selling for like $25, $30, and they jumped up to 40, 45, even 50. So, get them while you can still, obviously. Like, don't wait like forever. But I do think they're going to come down within these next couple of weeks if there's more set championship tournaments. And if you won one, you won multiple, give somebody else a try to win some. You don't have to go and farm these, in my opinion. It's cool if you don't go to all of them, guys. I haven't gone to any. I don't even think I have much time to go to any. We'll see if I can go one, not next weekend, but 2 weekends from now. Next up, I really want to talk about the Chinese Mickey card that I brought up last week on the Market Watch. Last Friday, I was talking about how I got a Chinese Mickey from TCG Player, and when I opened it, I thought it was fake because the card stock was really thick, and the card felt kind of funny. And to be honest, I wasn't sure what to do. I remember that there was a homie named Jeremy who comes to the booth to support the Lorcana Goons card business in Carlsbad, and he had a Japanese promo Mickey. I thought it was Chinese, but it turns out it was Japanese, and he basically brought his so we can compare and contrast. And I'm going to show you the video right now.
Okay, so thank you, Jeremy, for showing up and bringing me he has Japanese Mickey, actually. Mine is Chinese. I thought it was the same, but yeah, both of the card stock in the Chinese and the Japanese, like, it's like they're thicker. Like, they just have better quality cards than us, I guess. And shout out Blake for being here too. Yeah. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you showing me that. Now I feel that way. So verified. I mean, you said that you got it the first week it came out, right? Basically.
Yeah, right when the Japanese promos came out, I saw some listed, and I was like, I should get this now before they go up. So.
Okay. So now I feel very confident this is a Chinese Mickey then. Just better card stock than us, I guess. Kind of crazy.
But yeah, as you can see, basically both Mickeys are the same in my opinion. The card stock for the Chinese and the Japanese Mickeys is thicker actually as a promo card. And from what I've been reading on like Reddit and online, in general, Chinese and Japanese Lorcana cards are just thicker. They have a thicker card stock, and if it's the same way that if it's the same quality of the Chinese copy that I have, then quite frankly, yeah, the Chinese and Japanese Lorcana cards have way better quality than the American ones. Not than the English ones, right? But let's go ahead and get onto some meta cards for this week. Sisu Empowered Sibling had like a really big boost in price over the last couple days, from 15 to as high as $30+. They were selling for around 35. They did kind of calm down a little bit today. Lowest verified is $30.99. So now it's looking like a $30 to $32 legendary. Not really like $35 to $40 like we were seeing last Friday, but definitely more than $30. I feel like Sisu is getting the respect she deserves. Cold foils are selling for just a little bit more. We have a lowest verified for $33.70 with shipping included. That's pretty cheap compared to that $31, right? But it immediately jumps to $39 and then $39.99 by the Mana Mansion. So $40 for a cold foil is a more realistic price. But hey, shout out Clever Bait Gaming here for that $33 listing price. That's them deals right there, in my opinion. Genie, Wish Fulfilled, coming down in price just a little bit. I think people are starting to realize you don't need 4 Genie in your deck. From $16 to $13 is the lowest verified, $13.89 with 75-cent shipping, around $14 to $15. So it hasn't come down too much, but less than $15 is probably where you can find Genie at right now. Less than $30 even for the cold foils, which is pretty cool because these cold foils were sitting at $30+ for a very long time. Right now, plenty of non-verified sellers have it for $23, $22, $24. Lowest verified, $22.95 with $1.45 shipping by Search Underground. So it's going to be around a $25 cold foil now, no longer in that $30 price point for the cold foil Genies. They've been coming down in price. Great card, but maybe not as meta defining as we thought, right? Madam M Fox kind of creeping back up on us to that $5 mark. Lowest verified $4.61 with some extra shipping, so you're gonna have to pay more than $5 each for a Madam M Fox unless you go by this person, Baki Co, non-verified, but they have 4 of them for you. That's a pretty good deal right there. Next verified seller is the Lorcana Mama at $6 each, shipping included. So this is a $6 rare, one of the best cards in Lorcana personally. There's only 4 listings left for the cold foil, and the lowest verified is $44 for a cold foil Madam M Fox. My goons, that is outrageous. If you have some Madam M Fox's cold foil that you want to get rid of, right now you can, cash out on those because they're selling for at least $36, $32, 33, 30. Some less than 30, but the listings aren't there right now. So you could easily list it for $40 if you're a verified seller for each cold foil Madam M Fox. That's a lot for a cold foil rare in Lorcana. Calhoun the Goon going up in price just a little bit this month, all the way up to almost $8 now. $7.80 shipping included by Max Legend, non-verified seller. Lowest verified is $7.75 by Rippin' Ain't Easy. So close to $8. Nat 20 GG Games right there. $7.82 shipping included for your Calhouns. That's non-foil, by the way. Foil Calhouns are going to be $16 now. The Collector Store LLC has them for $16.20, shipping included. A little bit before New Year's, they were less than 15, and right now they're going to be more than 15 for your foil Calhouns. Great card, alongside Kirsten Merfolk, another great rare. Right now, that's seeing a lot of play, kind of just creeping up in price, close to that $5 mark. If you include shipping, anyways, $369 with $127 shipping by Jay Breezy TCG, then $370 with $127 shipping. So you're gonna have to pay around $5 each for your Kirsten Merfolks, and these cold foils are pretty cheap though. You can find a lot of non-verified cold foils for very close to the same price, I think. But lowest verified is Champs Only GG 551 with $1.27 shipping. So it's only about $2 more from what I'm seeing for cold foil merfolks compared to non-foil merfolk. So I mean, you know me, I'd rather just get the cold foils at that point. Like why pay $3.50 for a non-foil plus shipping when you can pay $5 plus shipping? It's like $1.50 difference. It's outrageous, right? Diablo, Obedient Raven, check out this uncommon from the recent set from $1 to $2 each. Yeah, I'm charging $2 each on these. If I'm trading them in my trade binder, these are $2 uncommons now. Gulf Coast Hobby, $195, $127 shipping right there. Or Hiker's Cards, $2 with extra $127 shipping. If you're buying them individually from these verified sellers, you might even be paying $3 on each Diablo, man. These are getting expensive. Mistress Me, also getting kind of expensive, very close to $3 each as well. Right now they're $2.50 each. Marco's Emporium, $2.44 with extra shipping, then $2.45 with $1.45 shipping. These people have multiples though, so it's pretty easy to find multiple Semis from one seller, right? So not too shabby right there for your Semi bumbling mate. When looking at the cold foils for this card, there's only a couple listings, literally only 8 listings. The non-verifieds are all less than $10 at $9, $10.83, but the lowest verified is Iron City Games at $14.48, then Zig's Card House at $15. So SME is a $15 cold foil, and there's not that many listings available. So kind of like that Madam M Fox, when there's not that many listings available, they might just be shooting up in price, right? Compared to something like Diablo, which has like 20 listings available for their cold foil at around $9, right? So though, the older the sets are, the harder it is to get some of these cold foils. So that's why I like collecting them too. I think people are sleeping on Daisy Duck. This price is creeping up on us again too. This used to be less than $5, and now there's $7.65 shipping included by TCG House of Cards. So this card is going up a little bit slowly. A lot of people playing this in their Amber Steel strategies, which is very important in the meta. Cold foils for Daisy Ducks are creeping up at $15 as well. These are going back up. They used to be around $12, and now lowest verified is going to be $14.20 for a light plate, and then $13.79 by TCG Southside for a cold foil Daisy Duck Donald State. That's still with an extra shipping cost of $1 too, so very close to $15. Prince John, Greediest of All. Nobody's really talking about this card. I think Emerald Steel discard is still a very relevant deck. I think the Emerald discard strategy is still very relevant, and Prince John is like your bread and butter for that strategy. But this card just been going on in price month and month and month, and today lowest verified is only $2 with $1.27 shipping. So when I see Prince Johns, I pick them up. I think they're very good to pick up for inventory. Same thing with alongside Alice Savvy Sailor. A lot of people are playing Alice Savvy Sailor right now. A couple different deck builds I've seen on Sapphire Steel and some other aggro decks like Sapphire Amber that are using Alice Savvy Saver, and these are super cheap. They're listed for around like $1 on TCG Player with $1.27 shipping, so they're only about $3 when you're buying them in person. But to have these, people ask for them all the time, which is really cool. I want to talk about the Cusco and the Baymax promos before we call it a day, because these were the promos that we acquired at the North American Continentals, and when they were only in Europe, they were selling for around $100 plus each. And now that they've been available to us in North America, we're seeing the true prices of these. Lowest verified is still going to be around $58, $58.90 by Top Choice Gaming. Shout out you guys. They have multiple of them right there ready to go. So a little bit less than $60. Plenty of non-verified sellers have them for $50 too. So if you're at the the North American Continentals, and you're farming these, and these are pretty much $50 each right now, and the Baymaxes are selling for just a little bit more at $70 each from what it's looking like. Lowest verified is $77.69 with $1.27 shipping, almost $80. So but $75, let's say, right? Because non-verified sellers have it at $75 as well. So from $75 promo, $50 promo, not too shabby if you showed up to the North American Continentals and you're able to acquire a gang of these. I know a lot of us got a bunch of these. And before we call it a day, my Lorcana Goons, we're going to play PSA Monday. So on Mondays, we go type in Disney Lorcana PSA 10, and we'll see what 130 point has to offer. So we could just keep track of some PSA 10 prices, like some enchanted. It's mainly the enchanted that I like to pay attention to, but people get like a bunch of stuff graded in Lorcana. It's actually kind of funny. So let's start off with this Aurora Dream Guardian. This is from the first chapter. This is a PSA 10 that sold for 3 bids. Only 3 bids, but it sold at $290. That's not bad when the raw Aurora sells for around like $175. So like about $100 more, $125 more for that PSA 10 grade. Not too bad. We have some more enchanteds here. This is an enchanted lot PSA 10 for $375. That's really cheap for all those enchanters right there. These are from the D23 collections, right? So that's actually, and in bids too. Wow, only $375. Not too shabby right there. A D100 Mickey Mouse selling in bids. Our best offer actually selling for only $40. That's really cheap right there. King Candy Enchanted PSA 10, $132. Not too bad. Another promo card lot set selling for around $365. Okay, so the PSA 10s for the D23 sell for around $365 if they're all a set together. Not too bad. A lot of people got their PSA 10s for the D23 collection. I mean, I understand why those come already sealed nicely. So odds are they're gonna be in mint condition when you open them out of the box, so I can see why to get it graded. We have a Rapunzel foil, not the gifted with healing Rapunzel. No, this is the Ruby Rapunzel from the first chapter. A PSA 10 selling a best offer accepted for $45. Wow, that's wild, because this cold foil is like 50 cents, like maybe a dollar for that cold foil. Oh, this is cool. The Dragonfire that you get for your Lorcana challenges are selling for $100 PSA 10 and 16 bids. So there are definitely people interested in those. And last but not least, some enchanted rares from PSA 10s. We have an enchanted PSA 10 Diablo selling for £200. Cool. And an enchanted Scar, not the set champ Scar. This is the Scar from Shimmering Skies, a PSA 10 selling for $185. And these are all from today. There's a lot that sell. Like, these are all from today. It's actually crazy. And because I didn't think there was that many PSAs that sold on a regular basis. But every time we do this little series, there's so many that sell like on that day, right? That we have multiple Carefree Surfer Stitches PSA 10s selling today, and these are really nice. The first chapter PSA 10s sell for kind of a lot, $575 for the PSA 10 Surfer Stitch, and then a $550 for the PSA 10 Surfer Stitch. That's pretty huge. And then look at this, the Mufasa Ruler of Pride Rock. This one's selling for $540, very close to a first chapter. Very, very close to a first chapter enchanted rare. Wow. So this is for sure an enchanted rare that I would like personally get graded, or whenever I see it come across me, I'm like, oh, I want that one, because that's a heavy hitter. Like, it's like a first chapter enchanted, like how much it's selling for. And then an Elsa, a PSA 10 Elsa today, selling for 1,950 Canadian dollars. So best offer, that was the best offer price. So it might be around 1,500 USD. I don't know if my math is right there. But people are buying the PSA 10 enchanted Elsa still, which is very nice to see, especially if you're a collector, especially if you have one. But that's going to be all for this week's Market Watch. Good luck to anybody playing set championships this weekend. Keep on grinding if you haven't won your Scar yet, or if you haven't won your championship playmat. I know there's some dubs for you in the future, my Lorcana Goons. It's hard, and huge shout out to everybody who's been in our Discord showcasing all of your decks that you've been winning with. We have some goons that have been winning their Scars right here in the Discord, asking for deck lists to play and whatnot. So if you have any advice to offer, if you have any questions, and if you're kind of seeking some advice on how to play the game a little bit better, feel free to join our Discord. We have some very helpful Lorcana goons like Saucy that have been doing very well at their set championships with multiple deck lists. So huge shout out to everybody, and keep dropping them deck lists in the Discord, my goons, because I want to make a video going over set championship deck lists, and I know we have some the pretty awesome players in here who are doing very well. So congrats again to everybody playing in these weekend tournaments. I really hope that you have the best of luck when playing Lorcana this weekend or any card games this weekend, and I really hope you bring home some scars for the Lorcana Goons community. But until then, we'll see you Goons next time, and be sure to stay tuned to Lorcana Goons for more.